Hey, what is up, disc golfers? Today on Iceberg TV, I'm going to show you how to master your release angle. Now, the release angle can be something that can be really hard to build consistency with, but with my method here today, I'm going to show you how you can much easier release on hyzer, flat, and on anhyzer. And depending on what disc you're throwing, depending on what exactly you're trying to do, you want to be able to throw all three of these shot shapes. The hyzer, obviously, with the backhand is going to be that right to left swing. The flat shot's going to be that more penetrating, maybe with a slight turn. And then the anhyzer is going to be that left to right moving shot. Now, where all the magic happens is actually going to be where your chest is and where your hips are. So a normal flat throw, everything sort of just kind of stays in line, and I would reach back and I would throw just as normal. If I want to really emphasize an extreme hyzer, all I would do is sort of bend over a little bit at the hips, and now all I have to do, everything's the same, I'm just here now. That's gonna make it instantly a hyzer release. So I'm gonna set these two discs down, we'll show you what that would look like. Really easy hyzer release. So to get that consistent hyzer every time, all you're gonna do is bend over at the hips, and all of a sudden now we've gone from here to here. Easy hyzer release. So now we're gonna take it one step up from there. Instead of being here, I'm just gonna keep my posture up nice and tall and drive straight through the disc in that flat motion. So now, instead of being here, I'm just here, just like that. Managing your posture and maintaining that tightness in your core is really going to help master these release angles so much easier. If you were going to throw your disc as normal and you're like, well, I want to throw an anhyzer, and you looked like this, you're going to have no consistency. And same thing with the hyzer. If you didn't change anything with your hips and in your chest, that hyzer would look like this, and it would be terrible. And you'd wind up doing that weird swoopy motion. And maybe that works for some people, but it's not going to be accurate and it's not going to be consistent. So now the anhyzer angle is probably the hardest one, requires the most discipline, the most core strength. All we're going to do is pick the chest up nice and high, and it's the same thing. So now we're just gonna be here. That makes it so much easier to get that angle of release that you're trying to get. So we're going to throw an anhyzer out there now. All I'm gonna do is pick my chest up super tall and really exaggerate just being up here, and it's going to make it just a natural movement to throw an anhyzer. Now, I really exaggerated that for you guys so you could really see what it's like. But the power of sort of controlling your core, the angle of your chest and your torso and your hips, you're gonna develop so much more accuracy and consistency with the angle of release. And I hope this video helps you today. So I'd really appreciate if you would comment section down below. Go check out our website, bergsdiscsports.com. Get yourself the Iceberg V3 disc golf backpack, code ICE10 for 10% off. You're watching Iceberg TV. Take care.